Hello everyone, it's Norma here, bringing you a mini teaching today. And the topic I want to speak on very briefly is, yes, you can forgive yourself. You know, in my journey of so many years with so many people, I find that one of the greatest problems is people cannot forgive themselves. They have regrets over the way they did or didn't do something the way they would now, said something years ago that they wouldn't do now. You know, there's so many regrets and so much unforgiveness towards ourselves, and yet we know that unforgiveness is actually very destructive. It brings ill health, it causes our immune system to go down. And so I want to briefly just say to you today, yes, you can forgive yourself. Why? I want to take you to King James Version of Psalm 103 verse 12, and it says, God is saying, as far as the east is from the west, so far hath he removed our transgressions from us. And what God is actually saying there is, I forgive and I forget. And so why are we remembering what God has forgiven and God has forgotten? I'm sure the people that are watching are people that are following their faith, whatever religion it is you are, whatever denomination. If you have asked forgiveness for serious sin, and if it's the small everyday sins of everyday life and the things that you wish you hadn't done and the things you've done that perhaps you wish you had done and things that you have done you wish you hadn't done, so on and so forth. We get so confused going over and over in our minds. I want to share with you a little story that I use often in the area of forgiveness. There was a woman who had committed adultery, and she had gone to confession, a Catholic woman, and she came home, and then every day she would wake up in the morning and she'd say, oh God, please forgive me, please forgive me. Oh God, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. Day in, day out, week in, week out, month in, month out. A year later, she had this vision. And there was God sitting on his throne, and all around the throne room were pigeonholes with little scrolls rolled up and sticking out of them. And there was an angel, and God pointed to the scrolls and said to the angel, just go and look. And the angel went and he unrolled the scrolls and read them and then put them back and unrolled them and read them and put them back. And then he stood in front of God and he went, and just shook his head. And God pointed to the woman and said to the angel, will you tell her to cut it out because I've got no record of it? You know, I've had to journey in this area myself. There are many things that I wish I hadn't done and many things I wish I had done. And I cannot change the past, but I can change this moment, and I think that I have with God's grace. And you can change this moment and you can change your future, as indeed I have. So choose today to let the past be in the past. Forgive yourself for whatever it is that has troubled you and kept repeatedly coming up in your mind. And you need to say to yourself, I did the best with what I had at the time, and maybe it wasn't enough, but I did the best I could. And I have made some mistakes and God has forgiven me, so I'm not going to think about it anymore. And then I'm inviting you to move on into a wonderful future. And start by, my last mini teaching was, start by being grateful for what God has given you. I hope this has helped you, because I know that this teaching has helped many people in my journey with them, and it certainly has helped me. You are gloriously and wonderfully made, and you are made in the image and likeness of God, and God is just tweaking the little things that are holding you back because he doesn't want that. Move forward. Have a great week. I look forward to meeting you again when I bring you miracle prayers for the grace to do all of this in the next few days. God bless you and thank you.